Hey guys, JPMX21 here, and today we start a brand new series of the channel, and today we are here in Pokémon Showdown. So, I was planning to do this when I had the channel update about about what shall we do next. That was Platinum and a couple of other things, but I had this figure from that time, but I thought, okay, they're releasing brand new megas, so I might just well wait until they release the tiers they're gonna be in, and then go up on Showdown and make some battles. And that's what we're doing today. So, as a matter of fact, I'm not 100% sure, but I think Smogon updated their website with the new Mega Evolution tiers. I think it was on Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. It was on Tuesday, and we have the tiers they're gonna be in. And today we are looking at the first Mega Evolution that we covered with the analysis. Today we're looking at Mega Sceptile, and today we're in RU. Yes, Mega Sceptile is in RU. I don't know how Mega Sceptile is in RU. And when I discovered that Mega Sceptile was in RU, I thought, are you kidding me? You see what I did there? Never mind. Jokes aside, I don't know how he is RU, but he's RU, and this is our team that we're using. We're using a Mega Sceptile with the moveset and the EV spread and the nature that I gave in my analysis. We're using a Rio Nicholas with Calm Mind Recover, Psyshock, Focus Blast, a Life Orb Clowitzer with Scald, Dark Pulse, Aura Sphere, and Ice Beam, a Choice Scarf Delphox with Switcheroo, Fire Blast, Psychic, and what's the other? Grass Knot, of course. Then we're using a Unburden, Normal Gem, Fake Out, Hitmonlee, and the other moves are Stone Edge, Mach Punch, and High Jump Kick. And then we're using a Battle Armor Drapion with a Black Sludge with Taunt, Swords Dance, Knockoff, and Earthquake. So let's just get into this. So let's start off. So my opponent has a very threatening team because, I mean, the Moltres is kind of like a problem. The Moltres is definitely a problem. Rhyperior is a problem as well. Chinchino, actually. Chinchino is a problem. Chinchino is always a problem with Skill Link and all that. Bullet Seed, Tail Slap, and all that stuff. It's always a problem. Regenerator, Tangrowth, Water. In my opponent's team, he has a lot of walls, so that is kind of nice. So let me just open up with the Hitmonlee. As my opponent opens up with a Chinchino, I'm just gonna fake out. And let me just take out, mute this sound real quick because I'm not about to do this. So he switches out, so I have my Unburden, but my Unburden is not going to do anything if I switch out, so I don't want to stay in, so my Unburden is just going to fall down. And my opponent goes for a Toxic. How nice is that? So he's probably like, I'm going to switch Shuru. He's going out into the Rhyperior. So these things actually, Assault Vest. Okay, so he's now Scarf Rhyperior. Oh my god, Scarf Rhyperior. And a Grass Knot takes the Rhyperior down, so that is really, really good. So that is first Pokemon out of the way. And by the way, like I said, I'm probably going to do like 1 or 2 battles for each. So probably going to do those. But the Switcheroo was a really, really nice thing. The Switcheroo was actually, I wasn't expecting him to have an Assault Vest, but I'm not really used to RU. I'm not really used to it. So I think I'm going to go out to the Hitmonlee, but at the same time, if he hits me with some other move, like a Tail Slap or something, I'm probably going to go down. So maybe I'm going to go to my Drapion. He's going to Rock Blast. I could have gone for the Hitmonlee. So I could have gone for it. Now, I am at 50%. I'm 50% and I don't outspeed. I don't outspeed a Chinchino. I don't outspeed a Chinchino, so I should go for... It missed the Rock Blast, so I'm going to get a knockoff and going to knock off that Choice Bandit. And my opponent left. My opponent left. So he probably forfeited, but I'm gonna talk why maybe he can't come back or not. But while I'm talking, I'm not really used to the tier. I'm not really used to RU. I'm more like a OU guy where I use every single Pokemon that I can. In my teams I can have like a Greninja and an Audino, but at the same time I can have like a really low. I can have a Greninja and a Thundurus, but at the same time I can have an Audino or some lower tier Pokemon. But I really enjoy the Pokemon that are in RU because some of them are I really enjoy them. Such as like Sceptile, Delphox, Heliolisk. I love Heliolisk. Heliolisk is in RU as well. So by the time that I'm seeing in the chat, yep, there we go. So we're going to win this one. I'm not gonna take it like as a win, but we're just gonna go for another battle. And if the dogs outside can shut up, I will really appreciate it. But let's just go on into another battle. And my opponent has a... Can the dogs outside really shut up? Because I'm not really into this. So, my opponent is using a Hitmonchan, a Amoonguss, a Gastrodon, a Sharpedo, I'm guessing it's a Mega Sharpedo, a Aromatisse, and a Cobalion. So, it's a really threatening team. For Terrakion, I have my Delphox, which can do a lot of damage with a Fire Blast. The Aromatisse is going to be a problem because I don't have nothing for Fairy types. But at the same time, I need to get my Mega Sceptile to the Gastrodon and maybe to the Sharpedo and even possibly to the Aromatisse. So my opponent is going to open up with a Hitmonchan, but I open up with a Hitmonlee. So this is not a speed tie. If my opponent goes for like a Fake Out, no. Does Hitmonchan get Fake Out? I think he does. So I'm just gonna get a Fake Out, get a Flinch, and get my Unburden. So, by the time this goes, I am free to go for a High Jump Kick. High Jump Kick is gonna do a good damage to all of my opponent's Pokemon, except the Amoonguss and the Aromatisse. So I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah, there we go. It's a dead Hitmonchan, so my opponent is probably going to go for the Aromatisse or the Amoonguss, which is going to force me to switch out. The Gastrodon. Okay, it's not bad. Let's see how much a High Jump Kick can do. And a High Jump Kick does over half. So, but the leftovers, I don't think I really need... Yeah, it's going to switch out, go out into the Amoonguss. The Amoonguss is going to take up the hit. And now it's just going to force me to switch out. And I'm probably going to switch out into my Delphox. And he's probably holding a Black Sludge. And no, he's not holding a Black Sludge. He's not holding a Black Sludge because he did not get an HP. So my opponent goes out into the Aromatisse. I'm going to switcheroo the leftovers, which is awesome. And my opponent is now a Scarfed Aromatisse. What is a Scarfed Aromatisse gonna do? I don't think it's gonna do nothing, but I'm just gonna go for a Grass Knot. Oh, never mind. I don't know why, but I look at that thing, I think Aromatisse is fat. But Aromatisse is not fat at all. So my opponent, I should not go for a Fire Blast. I probably should go for a Flamethrower. Not Fire Blast. I probably should go into for a Psychic. And a Psychic does nothing. So I probably should switch out. And get the special attack drop, I'm definitely going to switch out now. So the question is, who am I going to switch out to? Let's switch out into my Drapion. He's a Scarf to Aromatisse. Oh my god. That did so much. There's a Scarf to Aromatisse. He's definitely gonna switch out because my opponent probably thinks I have a like poison jab or cross poison. So I'm gonna set up a Swords Dance. And my opponent goes out into the Cobalion. So let me see the speed of okay, so he definitely outspeeds. I don't know, maybe, yeah, he outspeeds, gets a higher head, but that is probably, no, it's not. God damn it, it's not. So, I think I have to sack my Drapion off. I think I have to sack it off. Let me see if I need Drapion for anything. I don't have, like, I don't have Earthquake. I just have Earthquake and Knockoff, which is gonna be, it's, the Aromatisse is Scarfed, so Aromatisse is probably not gonna do much. So I don't really need it, so I'm gonna sack it off. It's gonna set up the rocks. Okay. So the thing about my team is that I don't have a Rapid Spinner or a Defogger. So that is really, really kind of bad. And this is probably a Mega Sharpedo. I'm gonna taunt. But he's gonna protect. I probably should have gone out to another Swords Dance, but he's probably now gonna Mega Evolve and kill me. He's not a Mega Sharpedo. See, I don't know if Mega Sharpedo is... okay, my opponent forfeited. Okay, so my opponent forfeited, so... that's okay. That's okay. Alright, so we had 2 battles in this session of Showdown using an RU team with Mega Sceptile. We got 2 wins. I don't want to say they're like clean wins, but my strategy pulled through, and Switcheroo Choice Scarf Delphox is really, really good in RU. I really, really like Delphox. But we unfortunately did not get to use Mega Sceptile, but you know what? Let's go for another battle. We did not use Mega Sceptile in any of the battles. Alright. So my opponent has 2 Pokemon that are common. We have 2 Pokemon that are common in both teams. We have a Delphox and we both have a Delphox and a Clawitzer. But my opponent has a Gligar, and Gligar is really, really good because Eviolite Gligar is really, really good. So I am the Shiftry is probably going to open up. I don't know. I'm gonna for a Hitmonlee. My opponent opens up with a Gligar. Now this is the time when I wish I opened up with a Drapion. I thought maybe he's going to open up with the Gligar, but he misses the Toxic. Anyway, it's not that big of a deal because let me just knock off this Eviolite. That's a huge play. Because Gligar with that Eviolite, it's a really, really threatening Pokemon. But I think he outspeeds if he's... No, he does not outspeed. But at the same time, I'm not max speed, and I cannot touch it because I already knocked it off. So I'm just going out into my Clawitzer. Probably can take up a hit. Yes, I can. But he probably... I can take another... Yeah, I definitely can take another Earthquake. And if he does not get a crit... No, he doesn't. I am gonna get a crit of Ice Beam. Gonna lose 10% of my HP because of the Life Orb, and my opponent goes out into the Shiftry. Now Shiftry definitely outspeeds. Shiftry definitely outspeeds because Shiftry is definitely speed infested. So he's probably gonna go out into for a Leaf Storm, or I don't see. The thing about Shiftry is that I don't know if it is physical or special. But I'm gonna predict something like a Leaf Blade or a Leaf Storm going out into my Delphox. It's gonna knock. God damn it! I wasn't expecting a knockoff. I was not expecting a knockoff. God damn it! So, well, that's Delphox. that's the end of Delphox. So my opponent switches out the Shift Tree, and I'm gonna get a Fake Out. Does 20% damage, so that's not even bad. But my opponent now can go out into the Hone Edge, predicting a high jump kick. So I'm just gonna go for a Stone Edge. Well, this time, oh god. See, this is why I don't really use this that much, because of this. You know, I lost Delphox and Hitmonlee because I was stupid. Now, this Shift Tree is definitely going to go for a knockoff. This Shift Tree is definitely going to go for a knockoff. And I'm going out into the Drapion. See, there's the knockoff. Knocking out my Black Sludge. I could have gone for Sceptile, but Sceptile's defense is not that great. So I'm probably gonna knock off whatever he's going for. He's gonna knock me. He's Life Orb, so that's a good play for my part. So I'm just free to go for my Sceptile, Mega Evolve, and go for a Dragon Pulse. If my opponent is not gonna switch out, gonna Sucker Punch. Okay, never mind. It's out. So, 3 Pokemon for 3 Pokemon, and this is not really good for me. This is not really good for me. This is not really looking good for me. Because my opponent has a Dual Blade. And is that really another Eviolite? That's probably another Eviolite, and I cannot knock off that thing. So, I don't want to go out into Clawitzer because my opponent can probably go for an attack and just knock out my Clawitzer. But at the same time, you know, you guys can probably tell I'm not really a good Wi-Fi battle like a 100. This is when I say GG. This is when I say GG because my opponent went for a Sword Dance and now is going to Shadow Sneak me. And I'm not going to do any damage. And my opponent's just going to kill me with Shadow Sneak. I'm just going to go for a Calm Mind because I lost. I lost this game. I lost this game because I lost. I lost this game. My opponent is definitely going to take me out. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Never mind. We still can handle this. We still can win. We still can win. We still can win. Now the question is, we are not speed type probably. He probably outspeeds me and is probably going to go for a Dark Pulse or something. But I'm just going to go for Aura Sphere. I outspeed. So that's not bad. But he goes for a Dragon Pulse and takes me out, so it's all on Sceptile. It's all on Sceptile. It's all on Sceptile. I'm gonna Giga Drain because I know I outspeed, get some HP, and I just hope that Delphox is not Choice Scarf. If Delphox is Choice Scarf, I lost. But at the same time, Delphox is gonna take a hit. Delphox is definitely gonna take a Dragon Pulse. Alright, we lost. Can we do this? No, we can't. Focus Blast is definitely gonna do a lot of damage, but I don't want to miss. I just want to hope. I'm just gonna hope for a crit. We saw the leftovers, so should I go for a Leaf Storm? Should I go for a Leaf Storm? You know, my opponent protects. Just to get some leftovers back, some HP back with the leftovers, and I probably lost this game. I'm just gonna get a... Okay, I lost. I lost. Okay. We did got to you. Let me just say a GG to my opponent because my opponent was saying here. But we did manage to win the first two and lost the first one. So, lost the last one. So, it was okay. But, you know, I'm not really a competitive Wi-Fi battler. I'm still learning some things here and there because I haven't played Wi-Fi like in X and Y and now in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire a long time. And I haven't finished Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire the games yet. So that's not really a big thing. Like, I'm still trying to get back into it. So hopefully, I'm gonna try to make this series like twice a week, something, because now with school I have some exams to do, but I hope I can make it some teams as well. So next time we're probably gonna use Mega Swampert, and Mega Swampert I think is UU, so we're gonna be in UU for that time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this showdown battles. So hope you guys enjoy. Make sure, guys, you leave your suggestions in the comment section down below for the possible Pokemon that you want to see. I will definitely include them. So make sure if you guys enjoyed it, make sure to go ahead and leave a like and subscribe to the channel as well, because I really appreciate if you guys do that. And I will see you all in the next time.